Fuss the gamer. And we back for some more. Okay, I can see my chat now. So if anybody put something before, you might have to do it again. I think I'm just about good to go. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, so it's just as I thought. All that we're doing so far is Calamity Trigger. Which I mean is cool with me. It's a good way to like sum up shit. Then I guess next we'll do Quantum Shift. I don't know what stylish type means. Oh yeah, and this is my new overlay for like fighting games. I figured y'all like it. Is it? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to see. Okay, that's Twitter. I was like, yo, is that my some of my game cut off or whatever? I'm like, nope, that's just Twitter. Alright. Let's continue where we left off. She hasn't found Jen yet. In the lower resident. Oh yeah, cause she's in what's the name?
I still haven't found any information about Major Kisaragi.
Time she mustered up the courage to question people. They all wanted to talk to. All they wanted to talk about was Ragnar, the Blood Edge, made his way through the area not long
The
ago.
Grim Reaper. I'm sure he's really scary, but if I encounter him, I should probably arrest him, right? You're okay, Noelle. Just relax. There's no reason you can't apprehend him by yourself. Wait a second. Wasn't that... I'd better chase him.
This is TR-0009 Taker. Come in.
What's your status?
I'm done searching this section. The area around the NOL branch will be more difficult, though. They've doubled the number of guards on duty for some reason.
It's critical that you plant all the devices on time. Get it done, Tager. Wet work it if you have to.
Roger that, Kokonoi. Resuming mission.
You! Freeze!
What's going on? Have you been compromised?
Yes, he has already.
The Praetorian guard from the library seems to have caught me, red-handed.
Terminate that transmission right now! And hands where I can see them!
Understood.
You! You're that red devil from Sector 7, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
The NOL elevated Kagutsuchi's threat level to D. That means rival organizations by law must halt all activity. It's illegal for you to be here right now. Please leave at once.
Sorry, little girl, but we don't take orders from the library.
Then, I'm gonna have to force you to leave.
It seems as though we've reached an impasse. I cannot leave, and you cannot permit me to stay.
Damn, fighting off the rip, huh?
The will fate is starting. Rebel 1. Action!
I won't lose! Yeah!
Counter!
Nothing. Shatter!
Hey! I won't lose!
Shatter!
Huh? Huh? Hey!
Not quite.
Type 1 rock!
Nothing.
I won't lose! I can type 1 right! Bow!
You're no match for
That's
me.
motherfucking grab me.
What is your goal?
Ready?
Hey!
I dare you.
Type 1 right! Bow!
Yeah, hold that, hold that.
I dare you.
I can still do it. This'll sting! Oh,
I dare you. This is steel.
Counter!
Hey! Type 1 rod!
Counter!
Get ready. I dare you. I'm taking you into custody.
Going all out!
Counter!
Nothing. Go. Slash. Eat this.
Finish!
Damn.
Sorry.
Man, chunk people. You chunk your health.
The will fate is starting. Rebel 1. Action!
I dare you. Not done yet. Damn it. Ready?
Yeah, type 1
Counter!
Going all out!
Counter!
Nothing. Eat this.
Counter!
I can still...
Ready?
Please don't resist!
I dare you. Shatter.
This is not...
Bro, how does he do so much damage?
Not done yet. Eat
Counter!
this. Eat this. I dare you. Eat him. Not done yet.
Counter!
Not done yet.
Counter!
Get ready. Not bad. I dare you.
Counter!
I'm sorry.
What's up now? What are you talking about? Uh, what you got? Animal Crossing?
The will fate is starting. Rebel 1. Action.
Ready?
Yeah, type 1 Rebel! Uno! Stop!
Counter.
Damage!
Hey!
Fists of steel!
Yeah, nice try. Alright.
Counter.
Hey!
Eat this!
Counter.
No! No! Ready? I dare you! Sledge!
How you shoot him?
Not quite! Here!
Loose!
Counter.
Yeah!
Get ready!
Counter.
Sledge!
Counter.
Ready?
Counter.
What is your goal? Let's see you dodge this!
No!
Type 1 out! Uno! Stop! Type 1 Rebel! Uno! Stop!
Sledge!
Please don't resist! Type 1 Ryu! Hey! Hey!
Shatter! Shatter!
Oh, type 1
Counter.
Ryu! Please don't resist! Type 1 Ryu!
Get ready! You're no match for me!
Going all out!
This.
Type 1 Rebel!
Sorry.
Yeah, miss me with that shit, nigga. Miss me with that shit, bro. Miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit, bro.
Stand down!
I let my guard down on account of your being a little girl. Wait, my sensors are going haywire.
I did it, y'all. I did it.
If you leave Kagutsuchi right now, I'll pretend this never happened. Otherwise, I'll have to take you into an... Well... Why am I so lightheaded? I can't...
Hey, what's the matter? Get a hold of yourself!
Some weird shit's afoot.
Kokonoi, you caught all that?
Yeah, I hate Twitch. I hate Twitch. Yo. I put this shit for BlazBlue, bro. I swear. Alright, go and fix it. Like, what the fuck, man? Alright, I won't be able to see y'all chat because I gotta fix it because Twitch don't want to listen to me. Set this shit for BlazBlue. Like, where you get Animal Crossing from? Yeah, I ain't gonna fix it on travel. They don't let me record anyway, so. Just watch travel. I'm not changing it. Like, I happen to have the Twitch app. I don't have the travel app yet.
Of course I did. I don't need an active transmission going to see what you see, remember? As for the girl, I think she just overdid it with whatever strange power she was packing.
An Ars Magus, you mean? Those guns of hers were rather strange, now that you mention it.
Understatement of the year. They're Nox Nictoris.
The legendary weapons forged during the Dark War? But I've heard that only 10 of them were ever made.
That was Bulwark you just got a taste of. A Nox Nictoris grants its user immense power. But ain't nothing in this world for free. It screws with their head. Her fighting you just now probably bad touched her brain.
So, in other words, she lost consciousness from extreme fatigue.
Sure, if you want to say it like a graphic calculator. Why the hell do you go easy on her just because she's a girl? You ever
Yeah,
put that
thanks,
shit
Nara.
on me? You're gonna regret it. Now back to work.
Roger that. My GPS lists a doctor's office not far from here. I'm sure Kokonoe won't mind if I just drop the girl off there, will she?
Okay. Nose prone body, as light as a feather, and a consciousness hazy. Well, obviously we can tell everything's all white. Said white all on the screen. White all in this scene. White. You turn the head and notice the blurry figure at his side.
Huh? What's the matter?
Are you going somewhere? Brother, wait.
Your arch rival tried to call you again. Scam.
I'm not going anywhere. I said I was gonna stick by your side, and I mean it.
Oh yeah, Nero, you like the overlay, bro? I meant to ask that.
I remember.
How's your fever? Forehead's still pretty hot.
Your hand. It's so nice and cool.
Oh yeah? Anyhow, you should get some more rest if you want to get better.
Yeah, I'm thinking about keeping it for like the fighting games, like the non-RPG ones. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so she falls into a deeper sleep. But last moments of her but as the last moments of her consciousness left her, she heard the boy's voice.
Sweet dreams, Saya.
Now I said the non-RPG fighting games because you got games like Sleeping Dog and Judgment that have RPG elements into them. So I call them RPGs. She awakens in a faint, center disinfectants.
Where am I?
Find yourself lying in an unfamiliar bed in an equally unfamiliar room. Okay.
Was that a dream? But why did I call that boy my brother? I've never had a brother. His hands, they were so soft and gentle.
Oh, are you awake?
Huh?
How are you feeling? Any dizziness or nausea?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Excuse me, but who are you?
Right. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. I'm Lai Chi Fei Ling. You're in my clinic here in Orientown. As for you, you're an NOL soldier, right?
Lieutenant Noel Vermillion, Novus Orbis Librarium 4th Thaumaturgy Squadron, sir. I mean, ma'am.
I'd faint too if I had to rattle off all that. The gentleman who brought you in said you'd passed out all of a sudden. I was worried, but you seem fine now.
Passed out? That's right. I was fighting the Red Devil from Sector 7, and then I got all dizzy, and then
Yeah, so she's figuring that a civilian saved her.
You had a few scrapes and bruises, courtesy of your sudden rendezvous with the ground. But the real issue is your extreme fatigue. That's why you fainted. Why don't you rest here for a little while until you're feeling up to speed,
Thank you so much for the offer, but I'm actually on assignment right now. I should get back to it.
Let me see you out then. I actually need to run a couple of errands myself. On second thought, do you mind waiting here a few minutes longer? I don't want to leave the place empty, and my assistant should be back any moment now.
Dr. Fei Ling, are you in?
See? Like clockwork. Welcome back, Linois.
I picked up everything on your list. Oh, looks like she finally woke up, huh?
Finally?
Yeah, finally got knocked the fuck out.
Lieutenant, this is my assistant, Linois. It'd be a bear to run this place without her help.
Noelle Vermillion, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I know you just stepped in the door, Linois, but do you think you could be a dear and hold down the fort while I'm out? I need to run some errands. The first of which is getting the lieutenant here back to work.
Sure. Are you going to the Kaka village again?
There's a place called Kaka?
Yes, indeed. Even further down the mountain than Orient Town.
Speaking of which, Doc, I saw Tao Kaka when I was out shopping. She was riding on some strange man's shoulders as he ran down the street. I don't think she saw me, but I sure saw her.
That's odd behavior, even by Tao standards.
I only caught a glimpse of him, but he had white hair and a red jacket. It was pretty snazzy.
White hair? And a red jacket? That's what Ravna was wearing, according to the dossier. Could it have been him?
This smart dresser a friend of yours, Lieutenant?
Huh? No, I mean, I don't know him personally, but you didn't happen to see which way they went, did you?
Looked like they were making a beeline for the Kaka village.
So if I go there, I'll encounter Ravna the Blood Edge. And if Ravna's really there, who's to say Major Kisaragi might not show up too? Pardon me, but can I join you on your trip, Doctor?
What? Oh, I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Please, it's very important that I get there.
Why should Dr. Lychee go out of her way to help the library?
He glares at Noelle, eyes closed. 'Cause I probably would've messed up the name. The same look Noelle had felt earlier. Okay.
You guys live at the tops of the cities and don't give a crap about anybody below. Probably don't even consider us humans. Am I right?
That's not...
Those bags look heavy, Linois. Why don't you put that medicine away?
Yes, Doctor. Right away.
I'm sorry about that, Lieutenant. She's been through a lot.
Oh,
Let me make it up to you by escorting you to the village.
really?
Yes, but you have to promise me that no harm will come to the Kaka.
Understood.
In that case, shall we be off?
All right. The medicine's put away. Guess I should start on dinner. Huh?
Pardon me, is Dr. Fei Ling in? It's our boss. He's...
Yeah,
Huh?
because he took
Please,
the
try to
L.
calm down, all of you. My goodness. Bang, what on earth happened to you?
I blinked, my fair girl, and was undone in an instant. Where is Miss Lychee?
Oh, Oh, you just missed her. She's out on an errand. Probably won't be back for a while.
How can this be? Oh, such is my fate, to depart this cruel world without one last glimpse of her wondrous eyes.
Right.
Boss! Don't leave us behind!
No!
Stop yelling. You're going to hyperventilate. Look, it's not as bad as all that. When you're done shrieking, let's take him to Dr. Han's place. What happened to you anyway?
I can't rightly say.
It was Jin Kisaragi from the library. He showed up in our village out of nowhere, and the boss, he challenged him in the name of love and justice. And then...
Hero of Ikaru got my ass! Damn him!
He was in Ronin Guy? So, basically, you're saying you lost to him. Right, Bang?
Ow! Sudden pain in chest. Pins and needles. Pins and needles.
Oh wow.
Oh, good lord. It's worse than I thought. Come on, guys. We need to get him to Dr. Han's office. Stat!
No, if I was Leche, I mean, it's a Leche, Lychee to the. I'm good, yo. I apologize. Yo, all the girls that watch my stream gonna be like, "Yeah, Frost, we see where your mom was at, huh?" No files Lychee to the ramshackle bunch of buildings to blow Orient Town. Stands out the most to Noel is what's missing sunlight. The structure on the higher levels cast shadows across the village. It's only dusk, but this place is black at midnight.
I never knew a place like this existed.
Hierarchical city planning leads to issues like this more often than you'd think. But this one is a little unique.
Unique. Uh-huh.
Hey, ya booby lady!
Hello there, Tao. I see you're as energetic as ever.
Yep! Tao's full of hissin' vinegar! Meow! Ho-ho! You brought a stranger with you! I know what I must do. Ah! What are you doing? Gosh! My hands have never felt anything so flat! So utterly two-dimensional! Feels bad, meow.
Flat? First you grope me and then you judge me? How rude! Not that flat. Sure, compared to hers, they're kind of lacking, but...
No! Perfecta meowndo! I'm gonna call you Lacking Lady!
Oh, Tao asshole, yo.
Lacking Lady? You are gonna call me no such thing!
I need to talk to the village chief about a few things, Lieutenant. Can you keep yourself busy for a bit?
Oh, sure. I'll just look around. Maybe I'll find the person I'm looking for.
All right, but be careful. It's easy to get lost around here. Or twist an ankle. Oh, I know! Tao, why don't you show your new friend around the village?
Good idea, booby lady! Meow! Just leave it to Tao!
Thanks, but I feel bad troubling you. I am on an NOL mission, after all. I can manage.
I see. Well, if that's how you feel.
Tao doesn't get to play tour guide?
I'll look around by myself. Thank you very much, though.
Aw, there goes Lacking Lady. Meow.
Let's head over to the village elder's place, shall we? I have to be getting back to my clinic soon.
She always has the tastiest snacks!
So Noah parts ways with Lache and Tao Kaka and begins to explore Kaka Village by her lonesome. She thought Orient Town was confusing, but that was nothing compared to here. It's easy to see how one can get lost. She tries to stick to the edge of the village and choose paths with at least a tiny bit of light shining on them.
The Kaka. I've heard of such a race, but I never knew they were so strange. They're like humans, but not like humans too.
She slows to a halt, as they generally do when she thinks really hard.
Huh? Why did I just stop?
Weird prickling sensation fills Noah's chest. Ears are filled with the sound of many light footsteps towards her.
Looky! Another new person! I like new personses.
Ah! Oh! Could you little guys be Kaka kittens?
Kaka kittens, that's us. Are you a grown-up, Miss Human Lady Person?
Yes, I guess that I am. My name is Lieutenant Noelle Vermillion. You probably don't know what a lieutenant is, do you?
Blue denim? Is it a tasty thing? Hey, lady! Hey, lady! Come play with us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't really have the time to play right now. Whoa! Wait, what are you doing?
Meow! Is this the front or the back? You're pretty flat, huh, Blue Denim?
No, wait! Stop! Stop! No, don't climb on me! I'm really sensitive.
The other grown-up was way more grown-up. Yeah, 1,000,000,000,000 feet tall. And his hair was really pokey.
Huh? Did another stranger come to the village earlier?
Yep. He's Big Tao's friend, right? Uh-huh, because he smelled like food.
Do you happen to remember his name?
He had spiky white hair. And he was bigger than Tao, even. And his jacket was super duper red. And his face, it looked like this.
Once they all grabbed their chubby little faces and smushed them into Ragnar escape scowls and squints. At any time, Noah would be struck blind by the overwhelming cuteness of it all. Right now, though, all she could think is about the man the kittens are trying to portray.
Do you know which way that person went?
No. He and Tao and the Elder were talking about big people stuff.
The Elder?
Want to meet her? She's really neat. Yeah, we'll show you the way.
Whoa, hey, stop pulling on me!
Oh, Elder! The booby lady's here to see you!
How have you been?
Ah, Lychee, I'm so glad you could come.
It's been too long, I know. You're looking healthy as ever, though.
Oh, at my age, there's not much more the world can do to you. But it's sweet of you to say. So, to what do we owe the visit?
I've come to report my progress on the research you requested, as well as to share my thoughts on the matter.
Meow! You guys are gonna use a bunch of words Tao doesn't know, huh?
Stop fussing, Sourpuss. You'll need to understand all this someday, Tao. So put your bottom in that chair and perk up your ears.
Here, this is the most current summary of my findings.
Meow.
As you know, the birth rate of males among the Kaka clan is very low, and the village's population has never exceeded 100. There's no reason to think that will change in the near future.
カカ族は最大個体数100の軍隊を形成するよう調律された生物兵器です。
Why did it do that?
村の人口はこれまでの統計通り決して100を超えることはなく、もし何らかの問題によって急激に人口が減った場合も、無性生殖によって自動的に個体数を回復するでしょう。
What?
I see. With so few males and with that limit set on us, I suppose we are fated to extinction.
Not necessarily. You were designed to maintain racial equilibrium. So unless all 100 of you fall victim to some catastrophe and die at the same time, I think you'll be okay.
That's great on paper, Lychee. But our population has slowly been dwindling. You won't find 100 of us in the village, I guarantee. We'll keep dying off until only one remains. Which is fine in a sense. A Kaka is a Kaka. Our time will eventually come.
But Elder...
Damn, that's crazy.
Over here! Over here! Huh? Are you sure it's okay just to barge in?
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Excuse me?
Stumbles up to the doorway, propelled by spatted kittens. But just as she's about to step inside, she hears the sound of a conversation within.
In the end, we were nothing more than biological weapons cooked up during the Dark War, eh? Well, it finally makes sense why we felt so aimless during all these years of peace.
Biological weapons? Cooked up?
Though minor variations crop up from individual to individual, it's clear you've all been cloned from the same single organism. As is the case with all biologically homogeneous creatures, a drastic change in the environment could potentially wipe you all out. I think we can reduce the risk, however, through genetic alteration.
Haven't we broken enough laws of nature already just by existing? Gods forgive us. We were never meant to be in the first place.
Never meant to be? The Kakas are... weapons? What's this sudden chill down my spine? My chest feels so heavy.
Is someone out there?
I was just...
Lacking Lady, are you done with your walk, Meow? She wanted to talk to the Elder. Yeah, so we brought her over!
What's the matter, Lieutenant? You're white as a sheet.
I'm fine, really. I just feel a bit strange.
The Seether is thick down here, little girl. It can be rough on outsiders. So, you wanted to see me? Meow.
What's up now? Yeah, had to fix that.
The man with the red jacket and white hair who passed through here earlier. I need to know which way he headed. Please.
Red jacket and white hair? Are you talking about the man on those wanted posters all over town?
Yes, Ragna the Blood Edge, the Grim Reaper.
Well, he wasn't grim so much as grumpy, but a man was here before who fit that description.
I knew it! Did he say where he was going?
He wasn't too chatty, but I think he said something about the 5th District.
That's where I'm supposed to meet Hazama. This is perfect! Thank you very much for your cooperation. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Lieutenant, wait!
Gone already? Lacking lady is fast.
You totally just lied to that girl, didn't you?
You know me too well, my dear. Who knows? Maybe a little wild goose chase will do her good.
Yo, the Kaka Village held down Ragnar. That's funny as hell.
Let me guess.
Tao put him through a fair bit of trouble, like she does. Letting him use the secret passageway was the least I could do.
In that case, thank you for not telling the lieutenant the truth. If the NOL find him, it's going to be bad. For all of Kagutsuchi.
Speaking of, there's something that's been bothering me, Lychee.
Bags now.
Ragnar, was it? The boy with the bounty on his head. There's something strange about him.
Strange how?
There was a power in him. It reminded me of the Azure.
The Azure? I have to hurry. He's probably closing in on Ragnar as we speak.
My head's full. Can Tao be excused?
I'm sorry, Tao. I'll explain later. Elder, please excuse me, but I have to go.
Be careful out there, Lychee.
We'll pick up here next time. I promise we'll find a solution, Elder.
You know where to find me.
Bye-bye, Tao.
Tao's had a crazy day! Meow!
Everyone has a duty that they must fulfill. I've already found a solution, Lychee, but you're not going to like it. I'm the last of the first generation Kakas cloned from Mitsuyoshi's genes. I've been safeguarding the Kakas and our history all this time. And we've already served our purpose. Long, long ago.
By the time she makes it back up to the 5th district, the sky has gone dark. Streetlights illuminate her path. She looks up at the gigantic clock by the harbor. It's way past 6 when she was supposed to meet up with Hazuma. Looks around but sees no sign of either Hazuma or Ragnar.
Why can't I find the captain at a time like this? Ragnar could be right around the corner.
She drifts back to her meeting place, puzzled and vexed. A man in a port worker's uniform spots her and hesitantly makes his way over.
Begging your pardon, but are you Lieutenant Vermillion?
Oh, yes. Why do you ask?
I have a message for you from Captain Hazuma.
A message? From the captain?
The plans have changed. Report to the NOL branch ASAP. That's all he said.
The NOL branch? All right then. Thank you for letting me know.
Worker bowed and returned to his task.
What could have happened to change the plans? I'd better hurry.
Something feels wrong. Does it have something to do with what Noah heard at the Kaka village earlier? Takes in deep lungfuls of cold air, trying to forget the apprehension. The apprehension pressing down on her. She musters up the courage to head for the K library. Said shit ain't extended enough. It was good, Zook. Shout out to Zuki and one. He in the live chat on Twitch. He said that's what's wrong.
Who the hell are you? God damn it, what is this thing?
Asher, I smell Asher. You know, it's no,
This is the next way they're going. Yo, everybody gonna rap. Everybody gonna be rapping this way. Watch.
Wait, did this nightmare fuel used to be human?
I'm eat every flower Azure. In my guts.
Yes, yes, you can say the word Azure. I'm real proud. Look, hideous and pathetic remnant of whatever you used to be. I don't have time to deal with you right now. Go drool over someone else's grimoire, yeah?
Azure. Mine!
Well, damn. It's worth a try.
The will of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Move it! Huh?
Counter!
Huh? 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 Huh?
Counter!
Huh? I hate that. Damn it! Move it!
Counter!
Move it!
Yeah, get fucked up out here.
Move it!
Counter! Counter!
What is all this? What is all this?
Counter!
I got caught up in this.
Counter!
Move it!
Counter!
Bro, I got so caught up in that. I was like, yo, what is going on? He doing so much.
I win. I want mine. No, you run.
Shit. My body feels like lead.
Yeah, that was funny bad. He just started like just doing the most. I was like, what the heck is all this?
The will of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Counter! Counter!
Yeah, get hit in that corner, bro. Get hit in that corner. You gonna box out here.
Sting.
Hold that.
Move it.
Good grab. Nah, he got that. He got that.
I've wasted enough time on you, mold face. Now, let's put you out of your misery. What the?
That's enough! Don't you dare lay another finger on him!
Hey, I'm the one who got jumped here. Why the hell are you telling me to lay off?
He suffered enough. Please let him go. Or else.
Heads up!
Ah!
You little shit!
Stand down! Please!
Let go of me, you crazy bitch!
Stop! you. Look, he's confused right now. He doesn't mean to hurt anyone.
Have you gone full retard? He just attacked you!
Yes, but still. I can't let you pursue him. Period. I'm sorry. I don't like resorting to violence, but I need to buy him some time.
Oh, well, in that case, don't worry. Yeah, sorry, don't cut it.
It's the best I can do.
What's she about to do?
The wheel fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Counter!
Oh shit!
Return! Hey!
Move it!
Counter! Counter! Counter!
Move it!
Counter!
Take this! Hey!
Counter!
Not yet.
Counter!
Activate!
That tickle!
Return! Hit!
It's a sting!
Fight!
It's a sting!
Finish! Fight!
What are you gasping about?
You have the Azure?
If you know enough to ask, then you don't gotta.
Randall looks down at his right hand. Strange gauntlet, the red gems set up top of it. The Azure Grimoire, BlazBlue. Grimoires don't take the form of books, despite what the term might suggest. The Azure Grimoire is no exception. As a matter of fact, has no set form. Exists as a gauntlet merely because Ragnar has purposed it thus. Fletcher leans in to take a closer look at his arm. It's obscured by black film or haze.
BlazBlue, said to be one of the original grimoires, and the strongest of them all. I didn't think it really existed, but seeing is definitely believing.
So, what now? You gonna try and eat it like your sludgy pal from earlier?
Eat it? Heavens, no! But perhaps I could just wear it, like you do.
I wouldn't recommend it. Sure, it comes in handy now and then, but it's got this bad habit of devouring human souls if you stick around anyone too long. As a fashion accessory, it sucks.
But if I had it, perhaps it could grant me my wish.
Wish, huh?
Yes. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Lychee Fei Ling. I run a little clinic in Orient Town.
A doctor just tried to kick my ass? Okay.
That being you saw earlier is known as Arachne. He was a colleague of mine in happier days.
No time lately, I'm guessing.
I'm sorry for attacking you before. I couldn't let you just kill him in some sewer like a rat.
Ragnar sheaths his sword and surveys the area. Hungry Blob seems to have slithered away. At least he doesn't have to feel the thing's eyes peering at it from the shadows anymore.
He was a scholar, driven to the extreme. It's that passion that reduced him to what he is now. You see, he got too close to the boundary.
Hard to define the boundary, but the closest comparison would be the idea of a universe parallel to our own. Our world cannot interact cannot intersect with it. At least it's not intended to. The boundary is a place of infinite information. Infinite memories dating back to the beginning of time. Some think it's the realm of the gods themselves.
We should have left well enough alone. But humans just can't help themselves. Arachne strayed too close, lingered too long. The Seether burned his mind and his humanity away. Well, you saw the results yourself.
That's pretty damn extreme, even for Seether poisoning.
He instinctively seeks out sources of energy to devour them. The Azure Grimoire on your arm is immensely powerful. It's an irresistible beacon to him.
So, the crazy-ass work buddy has a boner for my gauntlet. Friggin' great.
Brandon shakes his head and sighs. It is then that he notices Lache's forlorn smile. That all makes sense.
That wish you were talking about.
Yes. I'd wish him back to the man he was.
And then the cycle will just repeat, though.
I hate to be the one to say it, but he's way too far gone for that. He's so contaminated by Seether, he should have died a while ago. You should have let me put him down. Would have been a kindness.
No! I haven't lost hope. There has to be something I can do.
Oh, jeez. You've messed around with the boundary, too. What the hell's wrong with you guys?
I had to try and save him.
Forget it. Not my problem. You and your monster boyfriend do whatever the hell you want. Just leave me and everyone else out of it.
Brandon doesn't have time to deal with Lache's misfortunes. He starts to walk off.
Thank you. For listening, I mean. You're nothing like the stories make you out to be.
Oh yeah? How huge of an asshole am I, supposedly?
Pretty enormous.
Is that so? Hell, let him talk. I don't care. See you around. And hey, if I see your friend, I'll run the other way. Cool?
Yes. Thank you so much. And take care.
Brandon pushes his way through the trash in his path, never seeing Lache smile. He feels troubled. Part of it's the sewer stench and the Seether all around him. But part of it is Lache's story. If I remember correctly from the Calamity Trigger, I think I'm like halfway through.
Something's wrong.
No, I'm getting to the halfway point, I think. The sun is long gone. Night is falling. Stands atop of the 13th hierarchy city of Kagutsuchi at the Novus Orbis Librarian Facility. This particular edifice, known as a cathedral, is simply appointed. Kings and queens of old would approve of such finery. It is hard to set foot inside without feeling like an intruder somehow. But that's precisely what Jin does. His hard bottom boots echoing the silence as he makes his way across the marble floor. His reason for being here was obvious, to him at least.
Why is the place deserted?
The cathedral was silent and empty, as though a passing ghost had swooped in and sucked the very life out of it. Jin continues on the floor. Through the deafening noise, he lifts his chin to look above him, as though beckoned by some unseen hand. Okay. The moon, round, blah, blah, blah.
The moon.
Moon's falling down. Then sees the shade of a small child who weeps as he sees this. Child's weakness and naivety leave an unpleasant afterlife in Jin's mind. He glares at the moon. There was the moon resting quietly in the sky. Gently and warm, piercing and cold, a paradox. He sees all, says nothing. Moon's falling down, a little boy said that once and wept. Ragnar gently patted his head, chuckling at the child's innocence. He looked up at the moon as though sizing up an opponent.
The moon, huh? Man, did he hate the moon.
That was a memory from ages ago. One that Ragnar will never forget. It came to him whenever the moon shone full.
Damn it, I don't have time to be thinking about this shit. I got a job to do.
Ragnar looks away from the sewer gate overheard and the bits of the moon beyond.
Feels like I just pissed the day away. No bitching from the peanut gallery if I don't make it up there tonight.
I thought I sensed a familiar uncouthness.
Huh?
Greetings, yon mouthy runt.
What the? Why the hell are you here?
You ask as though I'm under any obligation to answer you. I was hoping perhaps you'd scrape together some manners since last we met, but alas, I shall never understand Madam Rachel's interest in you.
If you're done with the smack talk, Gramps, get out of my way.
My, that smacks of a challenge. Let's see if you're a man worthy of my master's attentions, shall we?
Seriously? I don't have time for this.
If you're as strong as they say, this shouldn't take you any time at all. That is, of course, assuming you're not scared.
You've got a lot of nerve. Okay, fine. Let's do this.
The will fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter.
Dear me.
Counter. Counter.
Okay, it is way easier using the directional button.
Dear me.
Counter.
Inferno Divine!
Let's begin.
Move it!
Remarkable. Let's
Fatal.
now.
Counter.
Dear me.
Counter.
Now.
Counter.
How could
Yeah, miss me with that. Okay, y'all, it's official. Using directional buttons is easier than the analog stick.
Huh?
What the? Rabbit?
Madam Rachel.
Wowie wow! I think we should have knocked before we teleported over here.
Gracious! Have we barged in on a tender man-on-man moment? I guess opposites do attract, right, Princess?
Indeed. This wasn't the outing I had in mind.
Hey, Rabbit, did you put the geezer up to this?
This geezer just kicked your fundament.
Bro, you ain't do shit to me. You gave me like a little quick 3-piece. I came back with 40 pieces.
Do calm down, Valkenhayn. This poor unfortunate was only given brain enough to gargle insults. It's not his fault he was born so deficient.
Why, you...
There, you see?
He barely realizes I insulted him. There's no curing such blockheadedness.
You snooty little...
Blockhead! Blockhead!
Shut up!
Ah! Save me, Princess! He's gonna hit me with his blockhead! Oh, do hush. Oh!
Princess! Oh, did you really have to use me to clobber him? That hardly seems fair. Ow.
And you, Valkenhayn? Were you not tasked with preparing my tea back in the garden?
I apologize for this digression, madam. But soon after you left the castle, I sensed... him. I feared for your safety and went to find you.
I see. That is ominous indeed. I still don't understand what that has to do with this little Punch and Judy show of yours.
Forgive me, milady. I can offer no excuse.
Punch and Judy show? Wait, does that mean I was Judy? The hell I was!
Quiet, you. I wasn't even giving it my all back there.
I must admit, I was thinking perhaps this boy was ripe for a scolding. And now, you've given me perfect opportunity to dress him down. My thanks, Valkenhayn.
I live but to serve you.
Hey, Team Gothic Lolita, you want to include me in the conversation?
Still confused, Ragnar? I'm going to pick up where my devoted manservant left off. Feel free to thank me.
Thank you? I'm in a hurry, damn it! I don't have time to beat up girls!
Ugh. You worse than senseless thing.
Huh?
What's the profit in hurrying to your destination if you lack the power to change anything once you arrive? If you're unprepared, your travails are all for naught.
Oh, why do you guys always talk like that? Just say something like a normal human being for once in your smarty pants undead life.
I could, but it wouldn't do you any good.
Why, you little...
Besides, that would defeat the point.
Huh?
That vapid visage of yours is finally inexorably grating on my last nerve. Princess explosion in 5, 4, 3.
Give him the what for, Princess?
Oh, I intend to. Spare the rod, spoil the child, after all.
I've had enough of your bullshit.
Valkenhayn, let's away.
At once, milady.
Hey! Hey, don't you ever listen to...
But yeah, using the directional button was easier than using the analog stick, yo. I think that's what these games kind of were meant for.
What I'm saying, and now we're in your garden, you shifty sons of bitches.
Hold your vulgar tongue, please, lest you blight the roses.
Yay, home! Nothing like coming home and letting my hair down.
Don't get too comfy. We're not here to relax, you know. Right, Princess?
Quite. Now we can dance to our heart's content.
As fabulous as that sounds, I don't dance.
You rude little turd.
This is my fault, Valkenhayn. I directed figurative language at a barely sentient being.
You directed who at a what now?
Let's try this again with simple speech. Time for your punishment.
The will of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Counter. Counter.
George the 13th. Get off of me. That was pathetic. Get off of me. That was unbelievable. What? That was pathetic. That was pathetic. What? Stars. Out my
Counter. Tempest Dahlia.
What the fuck?
Counter. Now, what are you doing? Are you an idiot? Counter.
Ah, damn. She is evil.
How unsightly. I almost feel guilty. Valkenheim, my tea.
Yes, milady. Right away.
That was truly disappointing. How long do you plan to repeat this dumb show? You dummy.
Bruh. I ain't gonna care. Rachel is kind of broken in this game. People probably were abusing this shit out of using her for this game.
The will fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter.
George the 13th. What? What was that? That was pathetic, Rosna. How unsafe now. Now we'll take care of it. Shut up. Move.
Counter.
Shut up. Rosna, now. What? Kneel before me, Rosna.
Counter.
Now.
Counter.
Move.
Counter. Counter.
Get off of me. What are you doing? That was pathetic, Rosna. What are you doing?
Bro, why is that frog still alive? Wait, how is that frog still alive? It's supposed to usually die.
How unsightly. I almost feel guilty.
The will fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter. Counter.
Rosna.
Counter. Counter. Counter.
Damn you! Haven't you had enough?
What are you doing?
Counter. Counter. Counter.
Bro, how can she just keep doing that?
George the 13th. Suicidal. Phil. What are we doing?
Bro, this woman is evil.
How
This woman is evil. Need a different strategy for her.
Rebel 1. Action.
Suicidal. George the 13th.
Just go.
What are you an idiot? Phil.
Hold that.
Image. Pixophila.
Just go.
Get off of me. Are you an idiot? Phil.
Counter.
Are you an idiot? Tempest Dahlia. Phil.
And I still get shot by the stupid ass frog.
Counter. Counter.
Suicidal. Suicidal.
Robin.
Lower. Shut up. Tempest Dahlia.
The will fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter.
Are you an idiot? What are you doing?
Icy stars! Sword on! Get off of me! Lovely. Phil, get off of me, lovely. How unsightly.
Counter!
Imping, keeps going. What are you doing? That was pathetic. Now take care of it. Get off of me. What are you doing? Are you an idiot? Kneel before me. Ragnar, now take care of it.
Counter!
Unbelievable. That was pathetic. What are you doing? That was pathetic.
Move it! Haven't you had enough?
Unbelievable. Lovely. Phil.
Haven't you had enough?
What are you doing?
Listen with that shit, bro.
What are you doing?
Yeah, messing with that shit. Dog, you was about to get that again, like, nope. Dub it.
You have mussed my hair, you beast.
I don't give a crap about
It's
your
a
hair.
dub.
I'm sick of all this.
Valkenhayn?
Your tea is brewed and at the ready.
Many thanks.
Hey, what the hell's wrong with you guys?
Oh, my fault. I was going fast as hell
There's
with
no need
that.
to shout. I can hear you just fine.
You're like one of those yappy little dogs.
Yeah, the ones that you carry around in a purse.
Shut it, stuffed toys.
Ragnar,
What did I do now?
you're too weak.
Huh?
You're dumb too, and ignorant of everything around you. You lack intelligence, or class, or the slightest bit of gravitas. Your memory has all the retaining power of a sieve. You are pathetic, down to your very cells, and you don't even know it. In fact, I can't think of a single good thing to say about you.
Zip the lip, rabbit, before I do it for you.
Though, you are marginally better than last time.
Last time?
During your little slap fight with Valkenhayn, you almost seemed to be holding your own. Maybe I can place the tiniest sliver of trust upon your brutish shoulders this time.
Madam Rachel, is that wise?
What harm is there in a word of encouragement now and again? Here I am about to give up.
Yep, still don't know what you're talking about.
It's nothing. I'm sure you'll figure it out soon enough.
See, I think you get off on being cryptic.
The last one was plain as day. Don't blame me for your single-digit IQ.
For burying yourself in ruffles and lace. Being around you is like sandpaper.
Since you did manage to pass my test, barely, would you like a reward?
Are you sure that's prudent, madam?
I don't see why not. This world hasn't changed all the other times.
What are you talking about?
Your destiny, I suppose? And the fate of the world.
Huh?
Listen carefully now. I'll only say this once. Don't ever give up, Ragnar. And please, please, I want you to realize.
Rabbit.
Realize your full potential.
Damn rabbit. Ugh. You just had to teleport me somewhere 10 feet off the ground, didn't you?
Looks around, his surroundings are far more refined and orderly than where he'd been when Rachel first whisked him away.
Where am I?
He glimpses behind him and his eyes grow wide in amazement. Rachel had deposited him smack dab in front of the Kakazuchi Knoll branch.
This reward ain't half bad, Rabbit. Landing could have used some work, but whatever.
Ragnar isn't going to let Rachel's uncharacteristic kindness go to waste. He pulls himself together and heads for the library. High above Kakazuchi, Rachel watches as Ragnar breaks into the Novus Orbis librarian. pale moonlight shines on her face, making her alabaster skin seem all the more unreal.
So, you've gone. I look forward to your performance. I do hope you deviate from the script this time. That's...
She espies a girl from running through the brightly lit streets of the city's upper levels. The girl is slender and doesn't much fill out her blue. Okay, it's no.
It's really, really late. I hope Hazuma is still there. She didn't just appear right in front of me, did she? No, of course not. That's impossible. Get it together, Noelle. Good evening, little girl. Did you need something from the librarian? There's nothing else up this road.
Noel's sword is short and slender, but Rachel is smaller still. Noel hunches down slightly to be able to speak with Rachel eye to eye. Noel flashes a reassuring smile, but Rachel seems decidedly unimpressed.
Spare me your condescending prattle, you blank little moppet.
What? Blank little moppet?
There's little I despise worse than the cloyingly feeble. Every time your face crumples in disappointment, every time your eyes well up with easy tears, I grind my teeth together.
You don't have to be so rude! You can't just say whatever you want to say to people because you're a kid!
That is rich. If I am a kid, you are a newborn.
A newborn? I don't see your parents anywhere nearby. What should we do with you?
Ugh. Watching you try to think sets my temples to throbbing. Know your place. But for those guns you wield, you'd be nothing more than a crazed brat.
What? Excuse me? That's enough, you! How can you be so mean to someone you just met? What do you know of me?
Everything.
Huh?
You were adopted, for example. You can't remember anything prior to your current family. You feel inferior to just about everyone, and with good reason. Those guns you hold so dear are Bulwark, Nox Nictoris, created during the Dark War. Thanks to them, you possess just enough confidence and sanity to interact with other people. I told you, did I not? I know everything about you. Even things that you do not.
Who are you?
Noelle feels herself widen tighter and tighter as Rachel's words wash over. Her body trembles. First glance, Noelle had thought this little girl was merely the daughter of some upper-class crust family, but now Noelle can't help but wonder to whom she's speaking of or to what. Chill runs down her spine.
I need you to stay here for a bit. I can't have you getting in his way. Not just yet.
Getting in whose way?
One such as you does not demand answer from one such as I. Hold your tongue and do as I say.
She'll bats her eyes mockingly at the speechless Noelle. Okay. He remembered it like it was yesterday. The day, that moment, the heat, the color, the sound, and the scent had impressed itself on every one of his senses, taking his memories prisoner. It was gruesome and vivid, and he would never forget. If he but closed his eyes, he was there again. The burning heat, flames crackling in his ears, the coppery scent of blood. How it looked as it gushed out before him. He remembered his older brother crying, screaming.
How's tricks, little Raggy? Oh, does it hurt? You bet your sweet ass it does. The first time always does. Who the hell are you? Shit, I don't know. Wanna take a guess?
The church. The sisters. Why did you...
シスターね。どっちかっつうとありゃ魔女だな。あの女一人のせいでこの俺がどれだけ苦労させられたと思ってんだよ。
Why does he keep going into Japanese like that?
ババになってからも鬱陶しくてしょうがねえ。ぶっ殺されて当然だろうがあのクソはまあ。
Jin, take Saya. Run. Jin!
Fault. Huh? This is all your fault, brother. All your fault! Always! Brother! Always!
Jin, what are you talking about?
As much as I'd love to stick around and finger paint and all this gore, I really do have to be moving on. Time management's a real bitch, huh? Ta-ta!
Wait! Damn you! Wait!
Oh, is the little baby Wagner passing out? You did lose a lot of blood. Are you gonna die? Huh? Huh? Are ya?
You bastard!
Come on, lighten up. You're not gonna die, probably. But that arm is toast. Like I said, time's a-wasting. And I'm taking the brat as a memento, okay? Goodbye, brother.
Wait. Wait. Wait.
His body or say a word. Church burnt. Till it was nothing more than a pile of charred rubble. The sky choked, clouded over, and began to rain. Really? Sound of sobbing mixed with the sound of falling rain. Ragnar had crawled through the mud for what felt like an eternity. He got as far as the church, but crawled no further. He wriggled into the ashes, spent like a slug. Word whistled out from between his crackled lips again and again. There was things he wanted to say, things he wanted to scream until his lungs collapsed. So many. But all he could do was bleed from the stump of his severed arm. Gripped the shoulder as tightly as he could, expecting agony, but felt nothing. Ragnar tried to lift himself up, but he was too weak. Dizzy to stay upright, he fell back to the ground immediately. Tears trickled down his cheeks and mixed with the ashes, with the rain, the blood.
Saya and the old hag.
No one left. Nothing.
Really dead, hag? Jin. Saya.
How pathetic.
As this thing cut through the stillness, Ragnar rolled onto his side to get a better look. He saw a beautiful little girl standing under a black umbrella. Her eyes were frighteningly cold. The heat, the color, the sound, the scent, pain and anger from that day, the hatred and despair, they were branded into his psyche. He would never forget. Every time he closed his eyes, he was there.
Damn that rabbit. Stirring my memories like that damn tea of hers.
Librarians all share a similar construction. Generally speaking, that said, wait, what? Oh, generally speaking. That said, the path down which Ragnar is running should lead to the cathedral. Yeah, that's another thing I need to improve on. Because I can see where they went with it. Yeah, pronunciation is like a huge advantage. Anyway, he pushes open the heavy doors, and light from the cathedral pours into the darkness around him. It blinds Ragnar for a moment, but he can still make out a human silhouette within.
Who's there?
Owner of the silhouette.
Jin! Jin, you bastard. I'll never forgive you!
Brother! I'm so glad we're finally able to meet again after all these years. I've waited for this moment, you know. I've been dying to kill you again. I dreamed of this day for so long, and now that it's come, I'm simply beside myself.
Your fantasies suck, Jin. Look, I've got a bunch of questions that need answering. But first, I'm gonna beat the ever-loving shit out of you.
You'll have to do better.
He said the ever-loving.
Wouldn't you rather kill me instead? If you don't want to see my guts in a pile at your feet, then we're not operating at equal levels of hatred. And that just wouldn't be fair. It's all I can do not to cut you to ribbons where you stand!
Try it, asshole. I don't even know why I wasted my breath talking to you. Let's see if I can knock any sense into that sick skull of yours.
That's the ticket! Let's kill each other over and over and over again!
What's up, Otaku? Shout out to Unqualified Player. He in the live chat. Bet. Let's get it going. The battle we all been waiting for.
The will fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Here! Dissipate now. Seriously?
Move it!
Seriously?
Counter! Counter!
Here!
Counter!
Move it!
Move it!
Counter!
Here! Move it!
Counter!
What? Carnage!
Seriously? Seriously? Seriously?
Counter! 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 Counter!
Stand down!
Bro, that's some bull. That's some bull, bro. You tell me the ice gonna keep him like that forever.
The wheel bait is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Seriously?
Counter!
Move it!
Counter!
Blade.
Counter!
This is no fun at all! Die! Move it! This is no fun at all! Move it!
Counter! Robin!
Move! How's that shit?
Good enough.
Get him out of here! 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 Alright, I'm chilled. I'm chilled. Chill, calm down. That man dead!
Idiot.
Brother.
You and I are gonna have a long talk soon as I get back. So don't you even think of crawling off, you hear me?
Brandon makes to head deeper into the north facility, leaving Jen in a crumpled heap. But Jen's bloody hand grabs at his ankle before he takes a step.
The Dark One must disappear. That's why, brother, why you can't go.
Save your strength, you stubborn asshole.
Brother, you're not enough. You can't change anything.
You were standing before, now you're not. How's that for change? What? What was that? My eyes, they just...
You're too soft. That's why you can't protect anything.
This feels like a memory, but I've never been here before. No, I know this place, but how?
Brother.
Yes, this happened before, Jin. We fought right here.
Alright, so for those that don't know, literally what he just said, like, this is like I forgot what you call it. One of those like the paradoxes, like where like time just keeps going back again and again. Like a time loop.
What the hell's going on? This doesn't make any damn sense.
You need to die, brother. That's why I'll be the one to kill.
Yeah, time loop.
I told you to save your strength. Damn brat. The moon's gonna fall on you.
Rag takes a few steps before a sudden vertigo drops him to one knee.
Feels like a 21 gun salute in my head. What the hell's going on?
There's no one here either?
No timid footsteps echo with the empty No Cathedral. I said with the empty No Cathedral, usually thronged with a crowd of no soldiers, it seems. I don't know that word still. In the stillness. Okay. You're on our guard.
Major Kisaragi!
Jin's face down on the cold marble, his blood hand stretched out in front of him. A trail of blood smeared across the floor, as though he's pulled himself across it this far. Before succumbing to his injuries.
Major Kisaragi! Major Kisaragi, can you hear me? He's so badly wounded.
His uniform is soaked in blood. He's even worse off than I thought.
Captain Hazama! I looked all over for you. Where have you been?
Whatever do you mean? I've been in here all the while.
Never mind that. We need to get Major Kisaragi to safety. Whoever attacked him could still be here.
Oh, that's not going to be a problem. Ragnar the Blood Edge did this to him, but he headed straight for the basement.
Huh? But how can you know Ragnar's the culprit?
Isn't it obvious? Because I watched him do it. They duked it out, Jin lost, Ragnar left, end of story.
Huh? Then why didn't you help him?
How much help would I have been? An all-out sword fight between Major Kisaragi and the Grim Reaper is rather above my pay grade. I don't think I'd be alive to have this conversation had I interfered.
Facts.
But still...
He not lying though.
Fighting's not my forte, Lieutenant. Hence my posting in the Intelligence Division. Besides, our job is to secure the Major. Ragnar's outside the mission parameters.
I guess that's true.
Besides, I have no idea what Ragnar's up to. He was in such a hurry to make for the basement, he didn't even finish off his opponent.
Ragnar the Blood Edge. The basement. What's the sensation? I feel like I'm late for a rendezvous with someone I've never met. But I want to meet them. To meet him.
Everything all right, Lieutenant Vermillion?
Begins walking, her feet gotten her. She's a spectator in her own body. She can't tear her eyes away from the hallway that leads deeper into the heart of the No.
I'm going after Ragnar the Blood Edge. Captain Hazama, please watch over the Major.
Going after him? You can't be serious.
I have to.
Have you taken leave of your senses, Lieutenant? That's a rhetorical question, mind you. Of course you have. Hats off to you, Noel. You make my job so damn easy.
After what feels like an eternity, the lift finally roused down to the deepest part of the library's basement. Ragnar steps out. Even the air looks different down here. Dense, heavy, together with the silence, it's enough to suffocate a man.
Every goddamn branch. Would it kill him to mix up the architecture a bit?
Looking down from the dimly lit catwalk, one can see a gigantic device. It's the gate, a point where this realm has been spot-wielded, as it were, to another point of intersection that was never meant to be.
Another day, another cauldron.
This is Ragnar's objective. A cauldron lies within the darkest depth of every Knoll branch. He's brought down branch after branch for no other reason than to ensure their destruction. Their destruction and the destruction of what lies beyond them.
I dicked around a bit too much, but at least I made it.
Sooner... Oh, no sooner does he say those words when... Okay.
What the... That aura... So much friggin' malice. No NOL flunky, that's for damn sure. Shit, I'm trembling. What's got me so spooked?
Ah, shit. Made me block Otaku by accident. There we go. Oh, yeah. I'm like, made me block Otaku by accident. Did not mean to do that.
It's been a long time, Dark One.
Huh?
White figure emerges from the shadows and Ragnar's spine turns to ice. Wears a mask, but Ragnar can still feel his gaze, transfixed as though he was an insect being pinned into a display case. Ragnar sees starting to go out on him. He's no stranger to battle or bloodshed, but he's never known this fear now. It clutches at his throat. Strange sensation swells up from deep within his gut.
What do you mean a long time? I've never met you before.
Your voice, it's quivering. Are you afraid? Do you fear me?
Damn it. Who are you?
He who will cleanse the world of you.
What?
You'll know him when you meet him. Even if your head don't, your gut will.
Really, bro? Like, right when that happens, bro. That happens. Access is there. Like, that's what I'm saying. It closes my last game session, so that one made no sense to me. Let's see how far this goes back. This is like, again, this is like the one thing like that gets on my nerves with the PS now. It's like, fam, why aren't all the games just downloadable, bro?
How's shit? Sure.
Okay, so it's not that far back. Alright. That's cool with me. So I just have to battle Jin again. That's no issue with me. But like always, I like to thank y'all for rocking with me. Foster Gamer, Foster Gamer. And with that, I catch y'all. Love y'all and peace out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on for Persona